Hi, today I'm going to show you how you can use pedals like this whammy and this zoom to enhance your Microbrute or other similar synthesizer. First, I'll play you what this little sequence sounds like with no effects on it. Just a very basic pattern. And now I'll show you what it sounds like with all of the effects I'm going to show you added. So as you can hear, it really takes the sound to another level. The first pedal I'll talk about is this MS50G. This one's great because it has a lot of awesome sounds put into one space. It's really good for putting in the effects return of a mixer for delay and reverb and stuff like that. The difference between the 50G and the 70CDR, I believe it's called, are stereo inputs, but I have heard that the stereo inputs do some, so you're not getting true stereo when effects are engaged. I'm not sure though. I can't confirm. Here, I'm just using the delay to add a lot of depth and rhythmic complexity to this sound. This is without the delay. And here's with it. As you can hear, just a simple delay adds a lot to a very simple sequence, like on this Microbrute. Next, I'll talk about the reverb I got here. Reverb's great for adding some stereo or just size to a sound. Here, it goes from a very basic sequence to something really beautiful. If you're using headphones or a good pair of monitors, you'll probably be able to tell the stereo effect on it too. It's pretty easy to tell the effect that has on such a simple sound. Now I'll show you how you can use the Digitech Whammy along with a Microbrute or other monophonic synthesizer to get not full-on polyphonic sounds, but to get additional harmonies that you can add to your original sound. So right now it's just set to a basic octave up harmony. So if I introduce the sound, you can hear that it adds an octave up, which in itself is a really helpful sound. Makes the sound a lot bigger than it would sound like if it was just the single octave. This with the reverb is pretty big. You can also introduce the sub oscillator on the Microbrute, which adds another octave on top of it. You can also use other sounds like the fifth is a lot of fun to play with. Again, here's without the whammy. And here's with. It really does a great job of adding a lot more to a very simple sound. Another useful feature on the whammy is that it has a detune on it, which will add an additional sound to the original, pitched out of tune a little bit for a chorus type effect. Bring back the reverb. Another great part about the whammy is that you can, especially when you're using it on a tabletop, so you can switch through the different harmonies and play almost like a sequence of different chords. I'll do that real quick. I hope this has been a little bit of a helpful, maybe informative video on how you can use some of the pedals you might already have, might not, with your synthesizers. My biggest suggestion to everyone is no matter what pedal you have, no matter how bad it sounds on guitar, try it on your synth, because a lot of things happen on a synthesizer that you wouldn't expect. Sometimes a pedal that's terrible on guitar is a load of fun with the synthesizer. A lot of terrible distortions are really fun for drum machines as well. And I'll end the video with a little jam. I'll be using a rotary speaker out of the Zoom. I'll be using a pitch shift and reverse delay called the ice delay, which is super awesome on this Zoom. It's called the ice delay. Check it out if you have one. And the lo-fi reverb, I'll be using some harmony out of the whammy. And then just the good old Microbrute. Thanks for watching.